1962 Topps complete set group break first. So, hey Mike, good to see you in the chat. Going well, going well. Kids are keeping me rolling. My youngest just had his third birthday party today, which is just a blast. Filled them up with sugar. They bounced off the walls until they passed out. Good stuff. Yeah, we got our 62 Topps complete set group break. So if you're new, let me give you a quick rundown of how we do things. So 598 cards in the break. We sold 597, gave one away. So congrats to Brian Barger on Twitter for winning the free spot in this one. So what we'll do is we'll take that list of 597 or 598 names. However many times your name is in this list, that's how many spots you bought. And we'll randomize that list 3 times. Once it's nice and shuffled up, we'll paste it right next to this checklist. And so whoever's name comes out first will get Roger Maris. Whoever's name comes out 10th will get Roberto Clemente, and so on. What's up, Derek? And yeah, so that's how we'll run this. So we use random.org for all of our randomization purposes. We use go to list and more, list randomizer. So we'll paste that list of 598 names here. Now, we won't read through all 598 cards because we'd be here all night. But we will read through a few dozen hits, and I'll show those live as I scroll through the results. And so we'll take a look at some of these cool old 62 wood grain cards, and then I'll sort the list by participant and post that on the website, and email out a link, post it on social media so you can see exactly which cards you hit, so you know what you got coming. And just remember that just because we don't read a card on the break doesn't mean it's not a hit. There are lots of cards, especially in the high numbers, with some of those short prints that are definitely valuable, and we aren't showing them just because we'd be here all night. So we just kind of picked out the highlights, and should be good fun. All right, so without any further ado, let's get started. Got our list copied, pasted. All right, here it is. So randomize 3 times. So here's first, and second, and third. All right. Delete these 2 cells so we're lined up 1 to 1. I'll make that a little bigger so you can see it there on your screen. All right. Now we're cooking with gas. Okay. First up, Roger Maris goes to Paul Ron. So I got this in a really nice looking Maris. It really tough condition card. Card number 1 always is. And I don't like that glare. Sorry, folks. There we go. That's a little better. But nice clean example here. Might measure just a tad short now that I'm looking at it. I don't know. Looks about the same as that Koufax. Maybe just a hair short. But if Paul, if you decide to get that graded and it's trimmed, let me know. It's close. But nice Maris for you there, Paul. Then we got Sandy Koufax coming in at spot number 5. Goes to Rob Webster. Love the Koufax card. Of course, when we're talking designs, man. So my office, I've been meaning to change out this paneling, but man, matches the 62s quite nicely. Love the Koufax. Got the page turning down here. Boy, that glare's still just giving us a little bit of a fit. Just a little better. But love the design on the 62s. Koufax is definitely one of my favorites. Okay. Next card we'll look at is card number 10, Roberto Clemente. That goes to Angelo. So Beckett 3.5. Definitely love the Clemente as well. I'm just having a hard time getting the camera to focus right. There we go. So there's the Clemente. And we'll look down at card number 18 next, which is Manager's Dream. That goes to Paul Ron. So Paul, nice start to the break for you. 2 nice hits to kick us off. So we got Mickey Mantle, Willie Mays. Very good stuff. All right, 45 is the next one we'll look at. Brooks Robinson. That goes to James DeLong. There's Brooksy. I will say that I really wish they had oriented the back like this. I like having the numbers up when I'm sorting, but maybe you all like it different, but at least they're all the same direction. It's not like 54s. All right. Next up is obviously a very cool card, is the AL home run leaders. Card number 53, Paul again, but you got Maris there with the 61 home runs. You got Mick with 54. You got Killebrew there just for a nice bonus at 46. But classic card commemorating, great home run chase as Maris broke Ruth's 60 home run record. And look next at, all these leaders cards got some stars on them, but the card number 60, NL strikeout leaders, is one of our graded examples, SGC 6. That goes to Joseph Iupa. There you go, Joseph. All right, then card number 70, Killebrew, goes to Derek Beaster. There you go, Derek. There's old Harmon. Maybe we can focus on him. There we go. Nice hit for you, Derek. The old twin there. Card number 100 is up next. Warren Spahn, that goes to James Cohorn. Spunny. And we'll look at 139 after that. So nice little Babe Ruth subset in here. So you could look at all of them, but I just pulled a few. So you got Babe hitting 60, which goes to Bill Floyd, which is, nice one to remember here, just coming off of Maris breaking the record. So you got Ruth hitting for 60. Then next card is Ruth and Gehrig, goes to James DeLong. Of course, these other Ruth's cards are just as nice, but I didn't pull those out. All right, so next up we'll do Ron Santo. Goes to Joseph Iupa. The Backup third baseman there. We got the Gaylord Perry rookie. 199. That goes to Fred Anderson. And then the Mick. Next card, PSA 5 on the Mick goes to Angelo. So overall, most of these cards fall in this EX to EX Mint range. Definitely some near mint examples, as well as a handful in that VGEX range. But really gorgeous set overall. Tough condition if you ever put it together. Tough to find, especially those high number short prints in good shape at this point. Right. So we got Billy Williams, got the All-Star rookie trophy there. He comes in at 288. Goes to Jason Shepard. Always like the rookie trophies. And we've got Willie Mays at 300. Goes to James DeLong. Whitey Ford at 310. Goes to Luke Smith. And 313. Another little fun subset with some, multiple action shots of players. So you got Maris Blast 61st. Goes to Tony Libby. And then you've got the switch hitter connects at 318 with the Mick. Oops. That goes to Joseph Cerullo. And we've got Hank Aaron at 320. That goes to Roger Beard. Drysdale at 340. Goes to Joseph Yupa. Joseph, big break for you, nice. We got Frank Robinson up next. 350. Goes to Paul Ron. Paul, good break for you too, man. Got Yogi coming in. 360. Got Dave Cestaro. So there you go, Dave. Now, Lou Brock rookie is we'll look at next. This one's an SGC 5.5. So the Brock is 387. Goes to Michael French. Very nice hit for you, Michael. Classy, classy card. And Sporting News All-Star subset. Got Hank Aaron, goes to Rob Webster. We got Willie Mays, goes to Gary White. Of course, these are all All-Stars, so it's not like not like any of these are terrible, but just did pull a few. So you can see I skipped Frank, who goes to James DeLong. The Drysdale goes to Joseph. Then we got Spawn goes to Joseph Yupa. Just like Spawn's hat, man. It's been through the ringer. All right, nice multiplayer card here with the AL NL Homer Kings. Maris Cepeda goes to Paul Ron. Got Yaz at the 3 bats there warming up. Yep, 425. Also goes to Paul. So nice hits for you, Paul. We got 468. Brooks Robinson goes to James DeLong. Really nice clean card on the Brooks as well. Aparicio, 469. Goes to Fred Anderson. We got K-Line goes to Rocky Peterson. And then the Mantle All-Star goes to Randy Jones. All right, we'll look at Snyder next. He's 500. Goes to Rick. Let's see, Rick. Let me try your last name here. DeBaradine. How about that? I don't know if you want me to say your name correctly, feel free to shoot me a pronunciation guide. I'll do my best, or I'll eventually give up, like I have on some of you, and just say the initial of your last name. But Bob Gibson, really nice looking for. He's 530 in this set, and again, once we're in these high numbers, I mean, these are all just about worth your price of admission. So that goes to Joseph Cerullo. Willie McCovey here. Oops, McCovey's 544. Goes to Bill Floyd. For some reason, I didn't pull Wilhelm there. You can see he goes to John Lavin. Got a couple of graded ones through here. Got a couple graded ones we aren't showing as well. But 567. Tracy Stollard goes to James DeLong. See, it's a 6.5. So really nice, clean example. Then red goes to Gary White at 575. Another graded one, we got 593. Your pitcher rookie parade goes to James Hop. So that's PSA 6. And that's the last hit we'll look at for the 62 top set break. So again, after our broadcast concludes tonight, I'll sort these by participant and get those posted and email out a link so you can see exactly which cards you hit. And again, make sure you double check. Don't just toss your cards in the common bin just because I didn't say it on the broadcast. We got some good hits out there. But thanks for buying in. Thanks for tuning in on the 62 break.